I'm Cole. I'm 22. I'm from Point, and I play guitar in Corvus.
I'm Jack. I'm 20. I'm from Madison, and I play bass in Corvus.
I'd have to say probably Rock Band on the PlayStation 2. That was a huge introduction.
Oh yeah.
I got for Christmas one year, and I beat it on Expert. But that was it. I bought a guitar immediately after that, and it was awesome. Started playing immediately.
Yeah. My family, my dad plays in a band, so I've always kind of been around music my whole life, but I didn't really start till later. And then I started listening to rock music around my junior year of high school, and from there it just kind of took over, and I started playing guitar right after that, and then eventually switched to bass.
Hell yeah, never looked back.
Yep.
That's
That's the best feeling ever, I think.
Yeah.
It's great.
But at the same time, especially when you play music like we do, that live performance is a huge. That's a huge part of us. We cut our teeth on playing live and not really releasing anything. Obviously, it's a great feeling, but you want to give everyone the feeling that your music and playing music gives you.
Exactly.
And that's very hard to do unless you take what you do very seriously. Which is why we carry a certain level of professionalism every time we can.
Yeah, it's a good feeling knowing you're into the music, and when you look out and see everyone else into it too, it kind of makes you.
That's awesome.
Keeps you going. It's awesome.
We definitely have a pretty damn good scene considering we're a town of 25,000 people. But I mean, we have a college, so we have people from everywhere. Growing up in this town, there was not a whole lot of bands. There was Scorched Waves. There was a couple other ones, but that was it. But come like 2021, I want to say, there was a huge spike of bands.
What's cool is there's a lot of different genres of bands going around. It's not all relatively similar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a cool scene for sure.
That variety is important.
Yeah, it is. And,
go
ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
But as far as like playing house shows, stuff like that, sometimes it can be a little cramped. I've seen house shows of 250 people where not a single incident occurs. Everyone leaves there on their individual substances and is happy and goes along their merry way.
Yep.
I've seen people get knocked out like 2 feet in front of me in pits before. People throwing punches, just being rude, not having a good time, smashing glass on the ground and then trying to throw people.
Is there an excitement to that, knowing that at these shows literally anything can happen, or is coming from a musician where your sole focus is trying to put on a good show and get your stuff out there? Is that I guess a facilitator for you guys?
There is definitely a certain edge to being there in the pit, or be performing in enclosed spaces with thousands of dollars of gear that could potentially get destroyed. You never know. Someone gets thrown wrong and lands on your pedal board and fucks shit up, hits your amp, it falls, God forbid. But yeah, there is definitely a certain edge to it. I wouldn't say it's better than playing actual venues and establishments.
But it's fun.
Beats a bar gig, that's for sure.
I would say.
Yeah, that's for sure. Honestly, it's hard to keep 5 people on the same page about anything. So it's really, just communication, trying to, accept everything about each other and, be ready to have that connection with them through music because that's special.
It is.
Yeah, you gotta, again, you gotta work with the bads. If you really want it to work, you'll learn to love each other.
Sure.
That's for sure.
No, I can just imagine, anytime a group of people come together to do music, whether it's creating your own music or trying at something new. Anyway, point being is music's so vulnerable.
Yeah.
And you need to really be the importance of trust with bandmates is so important. And I can imagine, if not every guy is on the same page, then you're going nowhere fast as a band. So
Yeah, this is
Right.
very true.
It
If you
is.
have, if you're always pulling, different directions, then you're never going to settle on anything. You're never going to, you're never going to
Yeah.
get past the level you're at until you learn to work with those differences and, make art out of it. Our message can be whatever you want it to be, honestly.
Whatever you feel.
Yeah, whatever you're feeling, whether that be love, hate, anguish.
Anything. Just want you to feel.
Yeah, I
The
want you to
music,
feel
that's
it. It's not. We don't want that to be like. We don't want you to just stand there like blazing off into nothing. And hopefully our music doesn't make you do that,
Right.
especially with how loud it is.
Yeah.
I know it's easy
It
to
is.
do that with loud music.
Yeah.
But we just try to go up and let our music speak for itself.
For sure.
And try and invoke that in people.
For sure. And I think you can even see, like, just the different types of people in our audience when we play our music. Everyone reacts differently to it, and you can see it. Like even at the brew house,
Yeah.
people just start moshing,
Yeah,
and then that's what they're feeling. That's great. And then you have the people sitting back, just enjoying it, sitting there. I don't know.
Yeah, with both is cool with me.
Yeah.
But if you come see us, please make noise and be a good audience member
Yes.
if you can.
Mm-hmm.
If you're low energy, I get it. I'm not gonna hate you for it.
Yeah, you've been there.